5 seconds remaining.
Last 5 seconds then. Where did Liquid go for pick number 5? They go lifesteal. Alright, SVG. This is like a tough spot for him to get out of.
And bam. There we go. He has got the battery assault, so that's going to cause some issues for the chase down. But yeah, with the Orb of Venom on Miracle, they've got the slow. One more swipe with the stick will do it. And Miracle picks himself up.
Him to maintain farm. He may have gotten CS for the first couple of minutes, but whether that will continue is a whole nother matter. They don't really necessarily want to maintain an aggro tri-lane. Clockwork wants to find some levels around the map and also perhaps go and harass the mid Naga. So it's going to be, if you take that approach, then Anti-Mage does get left in like a dual lane, which is where he's not going to farm. So it's kind of like there's downsides either way. Either Anti-Mage doesn't get a lot of farm if Clock roams, or if Clock aggro tri-lanes, then Clock is not getting the XP you typically hope to get on this hero.
We can see down on that bottom lane, and that 1v1 for the time being, MSS is nearly getting himself a first blood. In fact, with the caustic finale there, Mind Control is going to pop. MSS, I mean,
that's the Barrow Strike too. MSS managed to buy enough time that he had the mana there. Wasn't in too much danger once he had the mana for it, so nicely played. He's going to go aggressive. Monkey King could be in trouble here. The caustic finale is not saying he really wants to fight, and with no points in Jingu, Miracle does not win this 1v1.
He's got one boundless strike, but yeah, level 1, it's not going to have the stun duration really to hold him back too much, and MSS chomps on the Mango, and he chomps on the Monkey King. MSS already picking up a lot of positive action in that bottom lane.
There's AUI going aggressive.
Wraparound as well from SVG. GH, he may be out of answers. Miracle's come in. Boundless Strike, I believe, is still unavailable, and now he's going to be allowed to get the kill. Tries to get the aggro over, isn't going to work, so will lose his life in return. Miracle, looking to build up the Jinju Mastery stacks. He's got it up, jumps onto the tree with a Primal Spring, closes the gap, couple more snaps. Will take it as Miracle does manage to clean up a double kill map. You never know where he's going to be.
This is looking like a very well laid out laning stage by Team NP.
Going mid lane. Make it go here. Is the double damage rune enough? It looks like it should be with the Boundless Strike as well. One more touch will bring down Aoi, but Miracle, ooh, he does get it, but again, we're seeing these trades. 14-30.
With their ward. Problem is, if Miracle hits level 6 for this fight, he's very close to breaking that XP gap, but he may not even need it.
Just going to open straight up with the Boundless Strike on the Jewel. There's nothing that MP could do quick enough to stop it. Mind Control gets the success. Now will be chased down, but Miracle's just hit 6 as well with that kill. Lays down the Wukong's command. The illusions bringing SVG down low.
And that level 1 Grave cast range is only 550, so unable to help his buddy out.
There we go.
Wonderful
with the haste and such, they'll take it. The same time, though, down on the bottom lane. MSS case down by 4 members of MP. That's got those phase boots, but here comes the TP across to block him off. Aoi cuts the gap. Be able to continue to chase. They need to get SVG in range over the battery assault or MSS to hit the burrow, but he doesn't. Mind Control throws down the nuke, trying to move away with the movement speed. It's not going to happen. And in comparison to where SVG would hope to be at this stage, as he is just still sitting at level 4. In fact, he's in trouble as well. If they close straight in with Mind Control, the cogs do help him survive for a little bit, making sure at least the dual damage won't go the way of Mind Control. But they do still manage to.
This is a push and a group up down bottom, very much geared just to create space for Naga Siren. So
SVG looks to be in trouble. Got the battery assault. It's not going to do a hell lot of good against that raised up
Liquid at the bottom lane, because right now this 4-1 Liquid split where the 4 heroes are kind of fighting and pushing bottom, creating space. Now they're
top lane, the perfect jump. Envy, who has been having a pretty easy that did the event.
Monkey King, oh,
hello! Miracle will take that one, they say, and a hook shot to the backside and bring down Aoi.
I mean, in my head, like watching.
Yeah, Battle Fury as well on MP, 15 minutes in, absolutely perfect.
Yep. He's even going to try to use about 5 seconds time, so he'll probably stick around this top lane and jungle and maintain some little farm. Oh no, he's going to blink away. Do that. And bottom lane again, Liquid constantly pressuring the lane, even just Coddle alone. Very active down here.
Already the fun beginning with this Radiance Naga. We have the illusion just whittling SVG down, and Miracle and Kuroki coming for the finish here. MSS will be there with a return with the Burrow Strike and the Epicenter. He'll be able to get himself a solo kill onto Miracle, and Aoi looking for his safe. Not looking to push that wave out any further than the top left corner. So that it doesn't get caught out by this potential dual infest combination.
At this point, Liquid may not be as proactive in trying to find those picks now that they've seen great backup.
Perfect pick for MP as GH comes out a little bit too far with the Naga. Right down on the bottom half. He did have Well, you have Mind Control and Matuma Man and Kuroki on the way, but MP would just have to jump in quick enough. Miracle trying to get the Wukong's command out, but the Battery Assault just cancelling the cast animation as MP pick a second. Down bottom, they're not done yet. Aoi looking for the rundown onto Mind Control, and MP with the ultimate will take it. Matuma Man goes for the raised TP out. But Liquid, they've already lost 3. That pick off.
So Liquid's going to fall back and play. They've been playing a greedy farm orange.
Okay, they managed to get the jump in immediately onto the back, and they do. They get the dazzle. Great way to start the fight. Mind Control heads back. Miracle from the tree line throws down the Wukong's command. They've taken down Aoi as well. This is exactly what Liquid were waiting for. This sort of an engagement where they can get the great way to start it and the fantastic way to continue for even more. GH with the song, trying to set up and allow Matuma Man to get in close, but MSS actually with a very nice burrow strike. Looked like he went down to the bottom, but he came back up to the top, and that fooled the whole of Liquid. They were down to the bottom of the cliff searching. MSS again up to the high ground. Can they catch him this time, Liquid? They're searching. MSS will try for the TP out. He's not going to make it though. The damage of Miracle with the Jinju Mastery is much too much. And Liquid will end up getting that 3rd kill.
On top of him, constantly, wherever he tried to juke to, Miracle was one step ahead and chased him down. Ward vision playing the big part there. It's de-warded now, but that ward on that cliff behind the tier 2 bottom tower was what set up the pick on the dazzle there.
This top tower is under attack.
On the front lines, he'll spot 1437. That's who you want to find first. Who's going to try and TP out the Boundless Strike will have something to say about that. So Liquid get one. The dual win as well for Mind Control.
Getting back. This is a nice little efficiency play. A single back
Going
to
as
stop
quick as
Roche.
they can, but yeah, Diaz is too much damage with the Deso and such.
Even
They also
Priest
get
left.
out of range, yeah. They will almost certainly lose SVG, who's been left for dead. But the rest are out. Get that Aegis, they get that Roche.
Bash.
Yeah.
And Ursa's Roche would have been delayed enough that that sleep like would have caught them there.
Oh, hello.
Pick off.
Poor old Dazzy D.
And Dire Ward.
But this time Envy actually finding stuff in return. He's just blown up Mind Control. Will jump forward to look for Matuma Man, but he's inside Karti. They've got to make sure that they can somehow proc it, follow through. So Envy,
Radiant's middle tower.
very slippery indeed. SVG a little less. Good jump in, they'll get it, but Envy wants to try and find something in return. Jumps forward. Will be there. Epicenter was coming through as they try and get MSS in some sort of a position, but with the song still up and the TP straight up for GH, get the rest of them out of there. Looks like Liquid will get away, just getting themselves a free dual kill. Not losing anyone in return.
Under attack.
Yeah, they're just kind of playing for the late game. Get a pick off and then get the hell out. Don't take the team fight. Even with Epicenter wasted, Liquid still did not want a team fight there. They haven't really got a team fight lineup. None of their heroes really.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
even with MSS moving around the tree line, it
see
looks
that
like they,
one? Yeah.
yeah, the pings are coming out. They know he's jumping around here. The player will just be off point, in fact. He's out. The south, the wraparound's coming in from Liquid. There's the jump, immediately taking out the Ursa. And now with the song, just assessing the situation, looking to try and control Envy, but he's quick with the blink. He'll get himself back big old and scary with that rage. They've nearly got the Ursa back. Tier 3 falls Liquid to be successful with this siege push that they're able to bring together 31 minutes into the game.
Radiant's middle tower.
We'll see how adamant they're going to be in sticking around here. The racks are exposed. They start to send the illusions in. And
Radiant's bottom barracks are
Tightening
under
for MP
attack.
Where it's like 2 terrible decisions. You either give up a Rax or you give up Roche.
MP just goes ball. He jumps straight up to the high ground. The song will be there from GH. He does have his team behind him who are trying to make their way around from the sideline. SVG in with a hook shot. Cogs to block Liquid away. Will force Liquid away from this. They know that the song's down. Do anything with that knowledge. They're jumping forward, looking for GH. Doctoring Radiant's heal though, and he's juking it around the tree line. MSS comes in with the stun onto Miracle. Envy jumps forward as well, but Miracle's going to be allowed to get away. Matuma Man trying to focus the anti-mage, doesn't quite have the damage to bring him down, but they've already taken down 2. MSS got the Sandstorm, but they have the vision. He tried to get himself away with the Burrow Strike over. He'll make it for the time being, but Miracle just reaching over the cliff there with his staff takes down a 3rd. Gem hits the deck. At the end of the day, MP just can't get what they were desperately hoping for. Bottom lane, GH cleaning up the melee racks. Aoi will jump forward, but GH sings the song of his people. The boosted travel is still on cooldown. He will get recalled out. The power there, the Cotton Lager combination. As they get the racks, they get out, they won the team fight, they take Roche, and they'll be getting Cheese and Aegis out of this as well.
Ability. Naga, like, split pushes bottom.
Is getting massively amped up now that Liquid have this Aegis and Cheese. You know, they're straight in position on this top lane. NP really need a fantastic team fight. They need some sort of huge opening to be able to turn this around. NP will jump forward and be jumped, but Matuma Man gets the bash, and Lifestealer starting to melt quickly. Has the cheese in the Aegis though. Is he going to be forced to use it yet? Gets himself out with the armlet tog. Rage, but looks like actually the rock lanes as he will continue to be able to clean up and get that farm as he's picked up the butterfly on top of the MKB now complete as well. Very, very big indeed. The illusions being sent across towards that top lane though, and again the range tracks being pushed down on the bottom. GH is able to claim the top tower. Second set of racks exposed.
Three front foot. There's illusions going in mid.
So much pressure.
Top. Illusions bottom. Real Naga mid. You can't even go in the Naga. He's going to sleep while Martin goes.
Oh my goodness, yeah, locking NP in place while all they could do is watch. Now they'll jump in, immediately bringing Matsu down low, but he's into the creep. He's going to be fine. MSS building up the epicenter, and they'll take mind control.
Okay.
Matsu rides his way out on the creep wave. He'll be all right. But yeah, bringing down the Legion may put a stop to what Liquid are doing, but this illusion spam consistently coming in, picking away at the range racks, bringing them down and down and down.
It was the right idea going for that sleep. That soft
rocket flare will actually clip in there, so now MSS knows this is a chance to go, but a little bit off the mark there with the burrow strike. Kuroki is going to be able to walk away. In fact, MSS himself needs to be a bit careful. All right, Evie comes in, clears the way down, makes sure there's no Naga Siren. Well, this altercation will continue to chase Kuroki, who's now recalled Miracle in. Miracle with the Silver Edge, could be there to help try and turn, but already Evie's just ripped apart this Keeper of the Light. The gem hit for the light, but they won't lose the gem.
salvage there, Cuddle respawning fast with that respawn talent too.
And just look at GH, meanwhile he's just pushing mid, he's just taking a tier 3.
And he's getting top range racks slowly. Whatever bit of damage you do here is going to be permanent damage. He'll focus the range racks before the melee's doing that. His team aren't going for a full push right now. Just slowly whittling away. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Absolutely. How do you deal with this if you're MP? The Naga, Siren, G8, we saw him before have a brilliant game. This game, a little bit closer. I mean, we can see him and Envy on par, but just the amount that he can do, it just seems so much more. He's having so much more effect on this game.
He's got to do so much for this game to work for MP, and Liquid, more than anything, have done a really good job of just responding to that sanking and his aggressive moves. The Cuddle with the Gem and Ag's Vision has kind of been a pseudo counter to that sanking Shadowblade, and AUI on the Earth, he just doesn't have like the same mobility. He's got a Blink Dagger, but he can't Shadowblade around. He can't really always be with the sank.
Lane, Miracle. That's been found out. Yeah, Envy coming in, trying to help MSS out here, but with the song, could be in trouble. The hookshot's going to miss. SVG now as well could be in a bit of a bad spot. Envy tries to get himself out, will blink away. The cogs are out down. They've surrounded GH. MSS trying to build up the epicenter, but the net's there to cancel it. GH turns towards SVG as well, won't get the clock kill. And meanwhile, the racks are down. Liquid, they've got Megas.
That was the solution they came up with. Boots had traveled level 2 on Anti-Mage, TP in on the sanking.
That burst, it just disappeared. That was less of a bear, more of a Winnie the Pooh. He got absolutely shredded. And NP, they'll try their best. And oh my, what the fuck? Envy!
Okay.
That, I don't think I've seen a bigger mana void in my life. It's in mana pool. No, okay. And again.
Has fallen.
What the hell?
You couldn't have asked for a better birthday present.
No, that was...
Showed up. He's going to rape you. There we go.
Oh,
we've got
okay. What the? Oh, and look at this. Envy's in. Time to throw. Oh my God. I didn't mean it, Jackie. I didn't mean the time to throw. Seriously. Come on, Jackie.
He hasn't got travel.
SVG's recovered the rapier.
He's got brown boots.
He's got to get himself out of here. He's losing mana.
Force him. Do something.
Help me. I'm a clock with a rapier.
Oh no.
Get out of this, Miracle. Oh, he wants that rapier.
He comes Envy. No, he can pass it to Envy. Envy's got it again.
Mind control down for 50 seconds. Does that buyback the battle. Meanwhile, in the base, they're losing tier 4s though. But the bash being put on it. Envy jumps in, gets the bash. They've got the burrow strikes as well. GH can't get the song of time. He's forced back. Now he's got the song. They've got the setup. Miracle. He's going to look to show off the power of the Monkey King against the Wukong Summon. Looks to line it up for the perfect 3-man battle. He's trying to get it. The clock's down. Envy pops the Manta, but he's getting bashed up. Can he get out in time? He blinks out of the Wukong Summon to the north, but the towers take him down. The rapier hits the deck. GG well played is called. The game is over.
Never before have I seen such like a classic game.
I mean, it was quite a calm, relaxing game, a bit of farm, and then at the end, just a casual ultra kill, man.